life practice community.
Well, hi everybody. Thanks for joining me for the first segment of the yoga party. My name is Sara. I'm in Abu Dhabi and I teach Friday mornings, Gentle Flow for Beginners at 9 if you want to find me again. For today's 20 minutes, we're just going to do some warming up and centering. So come to a comfortable seat on your mat. I tend to sit crisscross, but another comfortable way is heels under hips, Zen pose. If your knees are really tight, or you can also have the legs out in front of you. Whatever's clever, folks. So wherever you are, gently closing the eyes or taking a soft downward gaze. Settling into the body on your mat today. Tuning into the rhythm of your breath. Checking in with the quality of your breath. How is it? As you inhale, try to match the exhale. We'll inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, enjoying the sensation of full lungs. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause, enjoying the sensation of empty lungs and the need to inhale again. Taking a few rounds of breath here at your own pace, trying to keep the inhale and exhale even. And as your breath becomes steady and consistent, observe the mind. What thoughts are there this morning or this afternoon? It's natural for the mind to grab hold on things that seem interesting or demand our attention. Maybe just for 20 minutes, let them float on by like leaves falling into a stream. Each time a thought stays a little longer, label it thinking and let it go. Give yourself permission to release any obligation you have to entertain that thought. Bring the hands to heart center. Gently bow the head in a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for making time to practice today. Gently rub your hands, generating a little bit of heat. Place them over the eyes. Gently open your eyes, releasing the palms away from your face, out to the sides. Reaching the arms up overhead, gathering up all that positive energy. The morning, the afternoon, bringing the hands back to heart center. Bringing the thumbs and the little fingers to touch, opening up the other fingers. We're in Lotus Mudra. And the lotus flower has interesting symbolism. It grows up through the mud into this beautiful blossom. So we'll grow up through the mud, raising our blossoms. Overhead, they burst, shedding their petals, and the arms fall out, gathering up the energy, letting it wash over you, letting the hands out to the sides, extending the arms, bringing the hands up overhead and down to heart center. We'll inhale the arms up overhead again. Exhaling to the right, a gentle twist as we help to wake up that spine, gaze over the right side. Inhale brings you up through center, reaching the arms up. Exhale to the left, gaze left, bringing length to the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms right. Gently gaze over the right shoulder, feeling your spine. Get a little more movement. Inhale through center. Exhale, arms left. Gazing 1 millimeter further over that left shoulder. Spine gets a little longer. Inhale up through center. Exhale, hands onto the knees. We'll come onto our knees, onto hands and knees. We'll just take a couple of cat-cows here. So starting with a small movement. Inhale, dropping the belly, releasing those muscles. As we inhale, gaze up. Exhale, rounding spine, stitching those abdominal muscles in, pulling the belly button in, pressing through the palms. Inhale, belly releases, gaze up. Exhale, pull the belly button in, spine rounds. Inhale, extend, belly relaxes. Exhale, belly rounds. Just a few more like this. Coming to a neutral spine. And checking out your hands, we're just going to work on a little alignment. Make sure your hands are really dispersing the weight. So your fingers are spread wide, like that, like all 5 fingers. You want to press down between the index and middle finger to help disperse the weight. Be mindful of the wrist. You want to keep the wrist at a 90-degree angle so as not to aggravate them. The crease of your elbows start to turn towards the front of your mat, engaging your shoulders, and your shoulders and your back will help support you here. Pressing through the palms, maybe you lift the knees, and just hold that for a moment and feel the strength of the upper body supporting you here. Release the knees. If you need to, you can bring the hands a little bit wider with the hands under the shoulders, pressing into the palms, lifting the knees. The shoulders really engage. Release to the ground. Inhale, leaning forward. We're going to bend at the knees, and we're going to take like a baby vinyasa. Exhale, down. Inhale, baby cobra. We're still warming up the spine. Exhale, release. Pressing into the palms, knees down. Pushing up and back through table and back into child's pose. Find 2 breaths here. Inhale brings you up to tabletop. Exhale, bending at the elbows, lowering down. Inhale, pulling the shoulder blades together. Inhale, up into baby cobra. Exhale, release. Pressing into the palms, lifting the chest, pushing the hips up and back through table into child's pose. Find a breath. Inhale, up to tabletop. Exhale, push back to child's pose. Inhale, up to tabletop. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, up to tabletop. This time we'll bring that right knee, planting the right foot between the hands. Inhale, lifting the chest, placing the hands on the thigh, or low lunge. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Low crescent lunge. Pausing here a moment. Gazing up through the pinkies, your little fingers. Rotate them inwards just a little bit. And lower the shoulders down your back. Let them relax a little bit. So reaching up and relaxing down a bit. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, plant that left hand on the inside of the left foot, coming into a gentle twist. Bringing the gaze up to that right hand. Inhale brings you up, reversing the movement. Exhale, landing both hands on the inside of that right foot. Heel toe the right foot out, making space for the shoulder. You're in low lizard. Just inviting a stretch here into the outside right hip. Extending that right foot back, coming into tabletop, planting the knee. Extending the left foot out like a kickstand. Extend the right foot out. Inhale, opening up into gate pose. Lifting that ankle, if you'd like, in line with the hip. Gaze up towards the sky or the ceiling. Inhale, expand and lengthen, pushing through that lifted heel. Exhale, release to the ground. Bring that right knee to meet the left. And we'll gently flow through our modified vinyasa, leaning forward, bending at the elbows. Inhale, lifting up into baby cobra. Releasing, pushing up through tabletop, back to child's pose. Finding a breath. Inhale brings you up to tabletop. Bringing that left knee forward, planting the left foot between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest, placing the hands on the knee. Inhale, coming up into crescent lunge. Low crescent lunge because our back knee is down. Inhale, reaching up, gazing up, lengthening the spine. Gently stitching these abdominal muscles together for support. Gently pulling the little fingers in, rotating the palms, pulling the shoulders down the spine, reaching up through the fingers. So reaching up, pulling down. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, plant that right hand on the inside of the left foot. Left hand reaches up, gaze up to that left hand. Find a moment of ease in this gentle twist. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, release, drop that left hand, right thigh. Gaze up that right hand. Gentle lengthening on the right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, planting both hands on the inside of that foot, heel toe the foot out. Enjoying a gentle stretch on the outside of that left hip. Maybe you move backwards and forwards, inviting a little bit of movement, or maybe you stay still. Wherever you are, finding a breath of ease and enjoying this posture. Releasing the leg flat back, planting the knee, tabletop, kicking that right heel out, extending the left heel. Inhale, opening up the chest. Left hand up, gaze up at that left hand towards the left ceiling. Lifting that left heel if you like, flexing the left toes. Inhale, expanding, opening the chest. Exhale, getting long. Exhale, release, planting the left hand, left knee into tabletop. And we'll come back onto the knees for a moment. And we'll do some hand and wrist stretches. So, pulling the right fingers back towards that right shoulder, pushing the wrist forward. We'll enjoy a stretch on the inside of the wrist. So, big inhale. Exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension there. Releasing the fingers, pulling them the other way so the palm is facing you. Gently pulling down on the palm, extending through the wrist and the arm. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, releasing any tension. Releasing the hand. Just give our hands a little bit of a shake. A little shake here and there really helps the body to release a lot of tension. Pulling the left fingers back towards the left shoulder. Pressing against the right hand gently. A deep inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Releasing and stretching the other way. So the palm facing you, fingers pointing down. And gently pulling with that right arm. Getting a gentle stretch on the opposite side. Having a deep inhale and an exhale. Releasing that tension, releasing the hand, another little shake. And we'll do a few finger articulations. So bringing the hands out to the side, opening up our hands big and wide like number 5, if we're bear claws. So opening up, closing the fingers, really making a fist here. And opening up to like paws, the fingers are bent. Releasing, and then closing the fingers like bird's beaks. So what are the birds saying this morning or this afternoon? Opening up, claws, closing, birds, pulling back, paws, and making a fist. You can go in any order you like. We'll do one more. Opening up, claws, closing, beaks, open, paws, closing, fists. We'll just give a little release. Coming forward into tabletop. And we'll gently push our hips back into child's pose. And a few moments of rest here.